What's going on, y'all? It's Ryan Smith, aka Ryan the Scavenger. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, a Halloween house that's a little crazy. Check it out. All right, we got Scott Whitney here at, what's your address, sir?
3606 22nd Avenue.
All right, and check this out, folks. This is his house here. And how did this all get started, Scott?
Well, I used to just dress up and come to the door, and then it just sort of started with a few decorations, and it's just gotten bigger and bigger every year.
How long have you been doing this?
Oh, it's probably been close to 25 years now. It's not always been this big, but I usually try to add something every year, you know.
And how long does it take you to set this all up?
Well, I started about 3 weeks ago, and some days I spend a lot of time out here, and some days I don't. I'm beat. I can't. I gotta take a break.
All right, and it's my understanding that you love the little kids and the joy that comes out of seeing families out here.
Yeah. Last year I had over 1,200 kids come and stick their hand on the bowl because I dress up and I have a pumpkin on my head, a plastic pumpkin on my head, and greet them. And everybody asked me why I spend so much time doing it. I said, I'm only building memories for all these kids and adults too, you know.
That's great. What is your favorite memory of all the years that you've been doing this?
Oh, probably my mom. You know, she always used to dress up for Halloween and stuff, and probably a lot of that stuff comes from my mom, you know.
Okay. Are there any favorite memories of kids that came here? Any favorite stories there?
Yeah, I had this one little boy. He was probably about 5 years old or so. He came up and got his candy, and he came back later, and he gave me a treat. He gave me this little rubber ducky, and it just almost brought tears to my eyes.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, this is awesome. This is really awesome. Yeah. And once again, what's your address again?
3606 22nd Avenue.
Well, folks, you got to come check this out. We'll do some more video here and kind of show you around and maybe get some insight on how he puts this all together. Thanks so much.
Yep. Thanks.
So, Scott, where do you get a lot of the stuff? Like, where do you get the hay at?
Well, probably about 15 years ago, I met this guy. I asked him, I said, you know, you don't have to do this if you don't want, but I'd like to see if I could borrow some hay from you. He says, what do you want to borrow hay for? I said, well, I only need it for about 30 days to just decorate my yard for Halloween. And Jim's really been really helpful for me because he grows pumpkins, and he gives me pumpkins, and he gives me corn and the hay, you know. It's great.
And tell me about the corn stalks. How do you set those up?
What do you mean by?
Like, what do you got? Like a metal pole there that's holding them up, or
usually, because needless to say, in Nebraska there's some wind going on, so usually I put a fence post in there and then just tie it around the fence post, trying to keep it standing up, you know. So
okay.
A lot of the stuff I've gotten, you know, I've just, you know, like the fences, I just got out at the dump, and you know, I made a fence around it, you know.
Okay.
And a lot of the cattails, I just go out to the canal, or you know, and just cut them down and put them in there. It makes it just Halloweeny.
Heck yeah, this is great. This is great. I like the little lamp post that you got here on the end too.
Yeah, a friend of mine I graduated with, he was a mortician, and he had these, and he was gonna, I said, Gary, what are you going to do with it? He says, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, well, I'd like to have those. I put them in my yard for Halloween. He said, you can have them. So
both of those came from a mortician's office.
Yeah,
okay.
From a mortuary, yeah.
How about that? That's got a little bit of a Halloween theme to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, great. Yeah. That's great. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thanks so much again for everything you do.
Happy Halloween.
Yep, happy Halloween to you too.
Yep.
Well, a subscriber requested a nighttime shot of Scott's place here, so Here we go. Got a big And now Scott's, his wild Halloween thing is kind of taken off in his neighborhood a little bit too. This is his neighbor right across the street. He's got a pretty impressive thing there. Another neighbor over there. Another neighbor put some orange lights on. Here's his little musical thing right there. You can see some speakers that he's got right there. He was showing them to me. He said last night during the rain that he had a little trouble last night with the rain, so a few things shorted out on him. Well, he's got quite the setup here, folks. Look at that tree. 3 weeks of work and preparation on this to get this all set up. This is pretty neat, isn't it? He is a United States Marine veteran as well, so I want to thank him for his service there. This is great. And he just got the roof lighting to work. That's back on now. That is pretty cool. Gives it more of a wild effect. And then if you didn't notice too, he's got some pumpkins up on the roof. Kind of like Santa Claus on top of the roof, but we got pumpkins up there. Some jack-o'-lanterns. Hey everybody, that was a pretty crazy Halloween house, wasn't it? Thanks so much for watching. I hope you got some value out of that. As always, smash that like and subscribe button down below. Keep watching some more videos, share it with your friends, and comment. Y'all have a great day, and as always, keep on scavenging.